Shalom, King David. Hanukkah. It's about those who follow Hayah's laws and those who do not. Like a spiritual battle. And it was a foreshadow of the end times, when only a remnant are left who are keeping the commandments. Hanukkah is a holy holiday which we celebrate for 8 days. What we used to do back in the day is have feasts and give gifts over this holiday. As I told you before, the law of the living creator is not done away with. Read the book of Maccabees and you'll see it talks about Alexander the Great, okay, linking history in with the Bible, which is a historical document of a people mainly focusing on my people, the Israelites. Before Alexander died, he divided his kingdoms, okay, he divided it between his friends and family, man. Another famous name, Antiochus, okay. He's a famous person in history, man, which you can read in the book of Maccabees, okay? And it's also speaking about it in history, linking the Bible once again. A book, though, which was taken out by the Catholics, man, purposely, okay? So just like back in the day, man, when Antiochus was about, man, there was a group of wicked Israelites like there are today, okay? My family, some of my family, not all, fall under the bracket of that wicked Israelites, man, those wicked Israelites, do you understand? Because they knew who we were as a people and they purposely went against the living creator. I'm doing what Judas Maccabees and his brothers were trying to do, was preserve the ways of the living creator, where you had a band of wicked Israelites, yeah, who were trying to do the complete opposite, man. And that's where all of the doing away with the circumcisions and the holy days and that started. See, Antiochus, yeah, got greedy, man, and he sought to take over 2 realms, man, do you understand? Greedy motherfucker. So he goes after Egypt, yeah, and takes everything from them, yeah, and then he goes against the Israelites, man, in Jerusalem. The cheek of him. And like I said yesterday, yeah, he tore down our sanctuary, okay? This society does not respect, yeah, the living creator's ways, okay? You saw the harassment they give me on a daily. You saw how they treat my people. The statistics show they kill the so-called black man and woman, even though we're not black, yeah, but we have to say that so you understand what I'm talking about. They kill us more than any other ethnic groups, okay, and there's a reason for that. The police are just a corporation, yeah, set up in the 1700s, okay, to start running away prisoners of war. They are a privately run corporation, do you understand, people? It's time to wake up. So that geezer Antiochus, you know, he robbed our gold and shit, man, do you understand? Theft, man, like the Ashkenazis use today, man. Robbing our identity, man. Robbing our shit, man, do you understand, man? Pretending to be us, but they're not. They're Zionists, man. They're from Japheth. Took our women and children captive, yeah, and burned our homes with fire. You know, just like when they took over our lands, man, not so long ago, man, they flooded our villages and towns. Do you know that, people, man? Yeah, they did, man. They really did that, man. Do you understand? They fed our babies to alligators, man. Do you understand, man? Go and check out for yourself if you don't believe me. The land of Jerusalem was in great mourning. You know, I'm trying to bring the Maccabee stories back to life, man. Story that you may never have heard of because you thought, oh, the Catholic Church, you can't look at that, man, so I better not look at it, but you can, man, do you understand? Maccabees is part of our historical document, man, which was taken away. King Antiochus tried to stop us from keeping the laws of the living creator and wanted us to follow him, a bit like the ones in the governments today. They don't want you to keep the laws of the living creator, do you understand? They practice societal racism, man. They have to follow their ways, or they try and make it difficult for you in society if you don't follow their ways or be like them. Do you understand? Like you're not allowed to follow the living creator and follow his laws. You understand? Like, just like Antiochus, man. He wanted the Israelites here to stop following the living creator, man. Which is what's the word? It's discrimination, man. Remember, he brought the Greek god worship, man, do you understand, upon us, man. And then if you look in the Bible today, look at JC, yeah, he's the false Messiah, with a dove, which doesn't constitute to being anointed of any kind in our historical book, yeah, the Bible. According to the law, you have to compound a holy compound of oils, do you understand? And he never had that, he had a dove, you understand? So, so JC is based off a Greek god, okay, Apollo, just like that Epiphany, man, the geezer. See, we are the Israelites. We are to be set apart. Yeah, we are holy. Do you understand? A lot of those Israelites around the Maccabees times, yeah, they stopped circumcising their sons, and they stopped doing the feast days and the sacrifice. They stopped doing it all, and then that got you in the trouble, man, because there's a contract that we had with the living Creator. We're not the same as the other nations. Those who refused to break Haya's laws, yeah, were killed, man. Okay. And that's where Mattathias came in. I told you a story of that yesterday, and he had the 5 sons, and Judas Maccabee led the revolt after his father, man, you understand? So, you know, the story of Hanukkah, it's our story, our feast day, you understand? Not the Ashkenazi Jews, man. If they want to follow it, yeah, and adopt our ways, yeah, through us, yeah, that's fine, man. But we are the Israelites, okay? They assume our identity, yeah, unlawfully, man, you understand? Posing as us, okay? Okay, we've got the facts, we've got a scholarly back to ministry, okay, and we're just trying to show people the truth, man, so they can be saved. All right, we are to keep the feast days, okay, the feast of dedication, the rededication of the temple, or Hanukkah, okay, people. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. We're in captivity, just do it to the best of your ability, you understand? And all praise, honor, and glory to Higher, the living Creator, forever and ever. Till next time, Shalom and peace.